everybody. Good Tuesday morning. Eddie Williams Sellers here at 6:51 here on this Tuesday morning. It's election day in Georgia, so most of us have already voted in the early elections. I think about 600,000 Democrats have voted so far, and about 485,000 Republicans. But anyway, if you haven't voted, try to vote today. Vote while we still have as we can vote. Anyhow, everybody, good morning. Let's get this day started. The Morning Post this morning. Today is election day in Georgia. As we think things can't get any worse, every day we wake up to a United States that we no longer recognize. At least I don't. The $2 billion taxpayer fund Trump has set up to pay off the January 6th insurrectionists should be a bridge too far. But there is no such thing as a bridge too far in Trump world. Who will make the runoff against Keisha Lance Bottoms for governor on the Democratic side today here in Georgia? Thurman, Estevez, Duncan? I have no clue. That part of the election will be interesting to see how it pans out this evening. All of these reports that Trump is weakened, that MAGA is turning on him, I don't buy any of it. He is showing how powerfully entrenched his grip is on all of the other Republicans. And he is powerful because the white Christian nationalist movement is as brazen as ever. We wake up daily to a mocking of everything a lot of us believed about Christianity. And we're raised up in church being taught to love our neighbor, to put no man before God, to be gentle and kind, and walk in all humbleness and meekness. This Trump Christian white movement is like watching Christians all hitting the meth pipe. It almost can make one believe in the devil. Surely the devil's behind all of this. Although any sane, wise person knows there is no Satan. The rabid Trump Christian followers have made many of us question Christianity, the origins of it, the foundations of it, and see it more clearly than we ever have before. We always had these suspicions about the foundations of Christianity. Our suspicions have come home to roost. Yet my faith is strong this morning in the better nature of man. Trump is the evidence of how sick the country was and has been for a long time. Illness has to come out in order for our body to purge itself, to get better. Trump is the evidence that the country has had a cancer building almost undetected for decades. That cancer is MAGA. Yet cancer is smart. It keeps finding ways to survive, to attack, to go into hiding until it can find a better opening. MAGA has been lying in wait for such a time as this. This is their moment. This is their day. This is their movement. They gathered over the weekend, a lot of them, up in the Capitol for a taxpayer-funded prayer up in Washington. They stand now in front of a 22-foot high golden statue of Donald Trump, and they hold their Bibles and they pray for him. Preachers go, evangelicals go and want to stand in front of it holding their Bible and have their picture taken adoring Donald Trump. Will they have a reckoning day? I think we all do. Will cancers, literal cancers, make their way into their bodies for making a mockery of faith, of our country? Making a mockery of people in their communities being rounded up without any due process. Do we really reap what we sow? Is it really true that our sins will find us out? Can our vote also be an opening to be rewarded, whether good or bad? My Granny Bratcher used to always say, y'all kids can't do wrong and get by. Yeah. We have a vengeful bully, liar for president who has made over $4 billion in just his short over 1 year in office this go round. Yet he is stronger than ever. The reason he is so strong is because Christians love and worship him. Go figure. Good Tuesday morning, sweet people. Ava is in Minnesota this week, gathered with over 500 other trans persons in ways of trying to make the world a little better place to live in. There's a lot of good people out there doing God's work all over the world, y'all. You know, feeding refugees and shelters and, yeah, a lot of good people. That's what I said earlier when I said my faith is strong in the better nature of man. Yeah. While we still have some semblance of the vote left in this country, may I suggest you go out and vote today if you haven't. Today is vote day in Georgia. Love y'all. Everybody, yeah, got to get my walk in this morning. Good Tuesday morning, everybody. It's very discombobulating the times we live in, ain't we? What do we do? What do we do? I mean, we go vote today. We keep our spirits high. We keep our hopes high. But we see a daily mocking of what's going on in the world. And if I put it in a biblical context, which I often do a lot of times, I was raised up loving the Bible and reading stories and finding comfort in some of the stories of the Bible. You know who Donald Trump reminds me of in the Bible? He reminds me of Goliath, that would come out before the people of Israel every day, and he'd mock everything they'd ever believed. He made a mockery of their weakness. He made a mockery. He scoffed at them. And then at some point, the story tells us of a little shepherd boy who went to carry food to the men that were afraid of Goliath. Was it Goliath? I read the Bible so long I forgot what it was. But anyhow, David said, "Who is this uncircumcised Philistine that terrorizes everybody?" He said, "I'll go find him." That's who Donald Trump reminds me of. And David went and took him down and went on himself to become a great king of Israel. Donald Trump makes a mockery of everything this country has ever stood for. He mocks Christianity. He mocks faith. He mocks love of country. He makes a mockery of everything. We need some Davids. The country's filled with them. Anyhow, I'm just rambling. Love y'all.